pizza spot?
No, it's like a new Nashville hot chicken place, and I told him I wanted to try it, and his route is like downtown, but they have really shitty hours. They're open from like noon to 4.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
The stupidest fucking hours.
Yeah.
So he said he had a friend that's been there, and he was gonna go. So our joke for like the past like 5 months is like I'm expecting him to bring me some. But anyways, I had told him, because I've never had it, but I like Nashville hot chicken. I'll go to KFC a lot because they have the Nashville hot chicken strips, and I'm like, they're fucking good. You need to try them. But anyways, a couple days ago he came over and said he found a chicken place that he was going to recommend to me, and I was on my what?
Come on!
The bit, remember?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm not. This isn't a bit. I'm just telling a story that had a funny thing.
No,
in it.
his bit.
That's the problem with bits is you don't know what's a bit.
Oh, he had a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at you because I was talking to you. Is this on the podcast?
Yeah, but I can cut it off.
It is now.
Oh, well, I was going to say, because this is all in regards to something that Andre said off the podcast, so it doesn't make sense. So we'll probably just cut this out.
Well, no, to just
text
put it into
text
reference
it to
for, in case this does stay in the podcast, what Colin's referring to is I was standing around the corner and I said, a black man.
And then I said, oh, that reminds me on
So now that we've cleared away the context.
Okay, so
back
to where I was. We're talking about food and all that. And then he came into the office I work into.
Tell the story.
For me to sign some paperwork and stuff. And then he was telling me about, at this time we were already talking about the new restaurant. I can't remember what it's called right now. But I said, let me Google it so I can see it. And he came over to my desk and we were looking at pictures of the food. And then I was scrolling by and it shows the front. And outside, all of their, what's the word? Not employees. People that buy stuff.
Friends? Oh.
Customers.
There we go.
All the customers were black. And he says, by the way, Colin, if you ever go there, I'm just saying this. I don't know if you'll be scared or whatever, but everyone there was black. And I was like, I'll be fine.
I know I put my hand up.
So what you said reminded me of that.
Oh, God.
Oh, by the way, let me sync the mics here.
Yeah, sync the mics.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
It wasn't. Welcome to
You look like, what's that dog that's like, it's Snoopy. You look like Snoopy dancing.
Is that what
No, everyone's seen.
you talking about Clifford?
No. Peanuts.
That's that big blue dog, right?
Oh, okay. Like peanut butter?
Fuck you guys.
And Peter Pan?
It's something from the 70s.
I don't know.
Woodstock.
The 70s is very white people, I think.
You're just saying that because you watched that 70s show.
Oh, maybe you're right, yeah.
You're just saying that because you are white now.
Apparently, yeah. I used to identify with Fez, and now I identify with Red.
Are we going now?
Yeah, we're good.
So since we're going, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of jokes about you being white.
Yeah. You
What's
guys
up with that? What's up with that, Eddie?
Yeah, so I'm not white.
White Eddie?
I'm white by proxy now.
He's legally white, but he's not actually.
Yeah. How do you phrase that story? So I got pulled over, as any Mexican would. It's brown in a no brown zone. That's what I like to tell people. It's funny. I think I was actually recording a video as I was right before.
That's why you got pulled over, not because of any reason. You were just hauling ass. TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what was going on. So then all of a sudden, there's ambiance behind me. And I'm like, oh shit, getting pulled over. So I got pulled over and
Sweet backdrop for this video.
yeah. Yeah, so I had a lovely conversation with both of the fucking police officers because they thought I was brown still. So there was 2 police officers, 2 separate cars. Yeah,
wow.
So
it was 2v1. They all had guns and mace. And
yeah, and it's funny. I had my guitar in the front seat, and I was like, "Well, I got my hood on. I'm brown. Shitty car. I got a big old gun-looking thing.
I got my axe next to me.
I got my can of beans. I got my tortillas heating up on the radiator. 1, 2. The longer you laugh, the longer you live. But yeah, so I got pulled over, and I had lovely conversation with both of the police officers. And they gave me the ticket, and I get home, and I read it like 3 days later. and it says green eyes, black hair, origin white.
It's now I'm giving him lessons on how to act white.
Yeah, Colin's teaching me how to be a white man.
Oh, you join the majority by getting pulled over.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
weird,
isn't that
dude.
crazy? Yeah.
It's the opposite reaction. Or the opposite outcome of.
I lost monetarily, but I came up.
People are
You
scared.
won, dude.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
scared of dying by the hands of cops. He came out a white person.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You can get a loan now.
Like,
Congrats.
I'm gonna apply now.
Your credit score just went up like 150.
Honestly, dude. And you know what's funny you say that? I was actually looking at my credit score very closely.
Yeah, right.
Before all this shit.
Edward.
Have you looked since?
Edward, yes,
Huh?
I'll
Have
give
you
him a
looked since?
loan.
No,
You've got to.
Because I got denied to all the loans.
But now you gotta try. See if Henry said it's true.
We're gonna come back next week with like all updated equipment.
No, dude, they're gonna send you. You're gonna check your mailbox later this week and be like, "Oh, hey, so we realized you were white. So,
Here's offers. How much do you want?
That was a typo. We saw Eddie, Edward,
know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, life is different when you're white, man. Oh shit! I thought you were flipping it. I thought you were just.
You're not white.
It's super out.
So what have you learned? What have been your great experiences as a
Definitely when
as a newborn white man?
A born again white man.
Born again, there you go.
Born
That's
again
like
white
a newborn.
You guys, I can't listen to
Close
this.
enough.
I can't listen to this anymore. I'm a newborn white man. Turn that music off.
Born again white man. What are some things that you've noticed?
Notice on my own, I can't.
Oh, there's the beat. There it is.
I have that one for sure.
Okay, now let's give you the jump test.
So as a musician, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Also, when minorities shake hands, to be super anxious. I've learned
Hell yeah.
to not know where things are going. And yeah, I don't know.
Let's prove this right now. Let's shake hands on camera, okay?
All right, so you got to be like.
Pissed off. You're right. I could have come at you sideways there. You don't know
You
that.
never know.
For anybody
Yeah.
listening, yeah, I gave him a handshake, but he didn't know what he was going to receive. So
He actually went like this.
Before I could even think, my wallet was in my
yeah, I outstretched my hand, and his wallet just materialized. It was the weirdest thing.
And I had a loan in the other hand. Damn. But yeah,
So those are some of the things you've learned, huh?
yeah. I've also been to court for this. Multiple tickets. Three tickets? 2 tickets?
Do they all say white on it, or is just the most
Two
recent
tickets.
one?
The most recent one. I think the other one was on camera, and I looked even whiter in the photo. I just realized now because I had no beard in the photo. So I'm just in my car sucking on a Halls like.
What?
I'm sucking on a Halls like a Ricola. Yeah, they caught me.
You gotta say
speeding.
Ricola now.
I know.
Ricola.
As a white man, you
Can't-
gotta say Ricola.
What do you say? What do you call Vapor Rub? Vapor Rub?
Vicks
You don't
Vapor
use
Rub?
vapor.
Yeah, I can't save up.
I've only used Vicks Vapor Rub once when I was a little kid.
Really?
I have one memory
What?
of it.
What do you do when you get a scab?
What? I feel like that would burn a lot.
Burn away the sickness.
Yeah, Colin, come on.
I just get down with the sickness.
It has to be minty fresh.
Wow.
Oh, wow, nice. But yeah, so suffice to say, is that how you say it? I don't know, I'm white. I can say whatever I want.
It is now.
Yeah, so after this week,
I love this joke. So good.
so as a Mexican dude, I gotta cleanse, and I'm gonna spend a whole week at Ranch Market.
I fucking
Speaking
love
Spanish.
Ranch Market.
Do you really?
Yeah, you know, I was telling you I had to go to I went to my grandparents' house last week and help them with the computer.
Mm-hmm. You had to send an email for.
But
what is this wallpaper at?
I can never remember what their cross streets are, but I know there's a Ranch Market nearby, and that's my
Go to Ranch Market.
no, my God damn it, what's the word?
Vacation.
Landmark. All I could think of was bookmark. That's my bookmark.
Wait, so that's your landmark for your grandparents' house?
Yeah, because they live
Nice.
like an eighth of a mile away from it. I love Ranch Market though. That's not the one I would go to. The one I go to is further east. I can't remember what the cross streets are.
Wow.
Their food is dope though. It's so good.
Yeah.
The chickens are delicious. The whole chickens.
I like their the guacamole bar, like in the middle, and then they have the best tres leches cake I've ever had in my life.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
What's the best tres leches he's ever had?
Okay.
Yeah, what's...
Not by your comparison.
Okay, touche. Because I hate tres leches, actually. So.
Yeah, I don't like it that much.
Really? Why? It's delicious.
I don't like
Beaners,
cake.
dude. No, I'm just
Whoa, man! You can't say that!
I didn't hear him. What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
It says for beaners.
Yeah, you can't say that. That's
I know,
fucked
right?
up.
Yeah.
Whoa, man. Yeah.
Old Eddie could have easily. No problem.
With my eyes closed.
New Eddie, you can't.
Yeah, no, Edward can't. Edward needs some chill out.
Well, at least I can run for office now. Like,
Edward's about to get canceled on Twitter, thank you very much.
I think it'll help my campaign. To have a couple discrepancies.
Do you like tres leches cake? Like, I'm not a sweets person at all, but it's delicious.
I don't really like that much dairy because...
yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's only 3 dairy in it, so I can get with the program.
I like none of them. Out of the 3, I like none of them.
Is leche's cake? Is leche's
Yes.
cake? Is leche's milk? Right?
Yeah.
3 milk.
Yeah.
What's the? Do you know what the 3 are? Like, what's?
3 R's?
It's condensed milk, regular cow's milk, and then something else.
Goat milk?
Goat milk, is it?
I'm just throwing milks out there.
It was just like a cream, like a sweet cream or something.
Maybe, yeah.
What's condensed milk?
I think that's
Lactose
the-
intolerance.
Have you ever had condensed milk?
What is it?
Condensed shits.
Packed shits. I think it's like really creamy, like...
Yeah, it's just like thick and sugary.
Pause. No, yeah. I don't know how to describe it, yeah.
Thick and white and pause.
Full of semen.
Nice.
I don't know. I guess imagine like tapioca pudding, but like... Or like just vanilla pudding.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But
You
a
know,
little
Like
more runny.
custardy, milky.
None of
You know-
that sounds good.
It's delicious. You know Herrera's, the restaurant I go to right on the street?
Yeah.
They have a tres leches cake on menu. I always want to try it.
Oh, really?
I never get it.
Hmm.
Their churros there are really good. They're
I
on
was
like,
just about to say, every time I've had a churro at a fucking Mexican restaurant, it was not good.
really? The ones there are good. They
I gotta
have
try them.
they have 3 different kinds. So you have a plain, a vanilla filled, and
Oreo.
and a strawberry filled.
Oh. The ones at our house have Oreo.
And they're always fresh. Like
Really?
always
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, they're
No way.
super good.
Mhm.
What?
Not Armando's.
Your
My equally lactose intolerant girlfriend loves
Oh, really?
those tres leches cakes.
at Herrera's?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
those ones at Herrera's.
I'll definitely
yeah.
have to try it then because I've never had them there.
Yeah.
Herrera's
Well,
is amazing.
Yep. She
I don't know Yuki was lactose intolerant.
oh yeah.
Damn.
She
Bummer.
apparently does not give a fuck at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's like, all the cheese, please.
She's like,
Yeah.
Andre, grow some balls. Eat some
No.
cheese.
Catch up, bro.
I love cheese. If I was super lactose intolerant, I'd probably just kill myself.
All right, goddamn it! Today's the day, I guess.
Sorry,
kidding, you
we
should
had a
kill
lot of
yourself.
cheese.
I was talking about me.
Yeah.
I would kill myself.
Yeah, I don't like milk. I just like cheese.
Yeah, who the
I
hell
don't
likes
like
milk.
milk.
You know, that's weird.
Yeah.
I love tres leches.
Put it on the cake, I'll have it. Yeah,
Just a piece of cake, just pour some milk on it.
Yeah. That's
That's my shit. Right?
That's what my shit looks like.
just do like a bowl of milk and then get a piece of cake and then just put it right there. And you just let it all soak up.
So, game changer. You had an idea before
Of
about
what?
our earliest memories that we remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Christ.
that.
What was that
because
combo?
I remember that from earlier.
I was in awe. I was like, what's going on here?
I announced it.
like-
I said, game changer. Sorry, changing the game.
No, it worked. You got our attention.
Announcer voice. Wow.
Well, I know you got my attention. I
I
don't
like
know them.
I'm
Edward,
intrigued.
how do you feel?
I'm intrigued, for sure.
Well, how did this start, Andre? Because we were talking about Y2K. We were all alive during Y2K.
Yeah.
And we all thought we were going to die.
Isn't that crazy? Kids were being born in Y2K? I mean, obviously, but like that's weird to think about, huh?
Yo, Y2K baby over there.
Y2KB.
Are you alive or dead?
Yeah, right? Mandela effect.
What year were you guys all born?
My brother would have been
94.
conceived right around Y2K.
Was he born in 2001?
Holy shit! End of the world babies, dude.
Oh wait, no, 01, never mind, okay.
Oh, just 9/11. Thank God.
When he was born in 2001?
Yes.
In September?
My brother was.
November.
Really?
Yeah.
So he wasn't. He was.
Carlos?
He was,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2001.
Right around there.
Well, unless your mom was pregnant for 11 months.
Yeah. It was like a really weird pregnancy.
I feel bad for her then. That would have been miserable.
Jackie Chan's mom was pregnant with Jackie Chan for I think like 12 months or something.
Really?
Like a long time. Yeah.
Jesus
I guess
Christ.
we all need
See,
that
my
time
brother
to
was
bake,
just
huh?
getting the extra karate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait for the rest of the plugins.
Unless
Early
it's a
Saturday.
So we'll start with you. You brought it up.
Yes.
Put you on the spot.
oh, fuck.
Where were you in 2000? Go.
Well, in
What's your earliest? We'll just ask earliest. What's your earliest video game memory?
Let's just keep asking questions. Don't let them talk.
When did you find out you were lactose intolerant? Have you ever eaten from Herrera's?
Yes.
Have you ever eaten out a burrito?
Yes.
Do you typically order off the dollar menu, or do you like order
Dollar
meals?
menu.
There's a dollar menu at Harris? Fuck.
No,
Oh.
I wish.
Lightning round. Come on, I'm fine.
You've only answered one question.
I've answered like 4 in my head
They
though.
were all the same answer.
Which one of these guitars is your favorite? Why do you got 4 guitars?
Yes.
How many strings are on the wall right now?
Oh! Earliest memories. So yeah.
So there I was.
Why do you have 3 electric but 1 acoustic? Why do you have 3 electric? Why don't you just have 1?
So it would
That's so
probably
They all have 6 strings, or are some of them 7? That one's 7.
No.
Oh!
6.
It's the chick getting
That's
her. Okay, so it's not super early. Idea. It's not super early.
Is that me?
But it's
I don't
know.
the chick who got her thumb cut off in the door. I told me
That was your fucking earliest memory?
That's one of the earliest memories that I
think
How
can.
old were you
me
when that
this.
happened?
Really?
What
It was on the podcast.
story
I
is
think, right?
this?
So
Maybe it was with just us.
yeah, I think it was so it was. I think it was like.
Hold on, let's rephrase. We're totally. Whoever's watching this has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh
There's
yeah,
like
no,
6 conversations.
I'm about to like.
So your earliest memory
Yeah,
was.
earliest memory
Yeah.
is callback for anybody who remembers the story.
Or this girl.
Yeah, if you're watching this,
You know it's her because she's missing a finger.
right. Scroll past this one. Oops. But
With what finger?
the other ones.
Her whole finger.
Just
You
traumatized.
call this a finger?
She ignores all the other ones. I have no finger.
I only have 2 fingers, but 1 now.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Edward!
That was nuts. Your reaction was great. I want you to send me a GIF of your reaction.
Okay.
Give her Jif.
Dude, literally, if I buy coffee here, that would have been way worse.
Oh, it would have spilled. That would have been awful.
All right.
Yeah, that
I would have laughed hysterically though.
So you guys believe in ghosts, sir?
So
We haven't even said one story.
After we start this whole podcast.
we look up, we just see a ghostly finger. Just
A ghostly, finger.
tell your story now, damn it.
So, anyways,
Fuck.
Are you gonna put
But,
that book?
No.
Okay.
So I was in England still.
You should still hold it
There
up
was this
here.
door with this really, really heavy ass iron door. Amy,
Yeah.
they've all heard this story. So
Yeah, this is for your
Sorry, I had jokes.
She's like, I'll watch it later.
I had jokes. I'm sorry.
So
I was like, well, that's a funny joke. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
So heavy ass door for our classroom, and this girl's running through it, and as she's running through it, her hand is like going back.
is she Naruto running?
Yeah.
I mean, she might have. Who knows? She was doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
But her hand is swinging back,
Translate.
and it gets closed in this iron door, and it just takes the finger straight off.
Which finger
And,
was it?
I feel like it was this one.
Ugh,
Yeah,
gross.
I feel like it was either. It was one of these two. Don't remember which. But
Wait, so you closed the door on her?
oh no!
I
I
murdered a finger.
no, I was in the classroom as she was running, and like she was out the door. Her finger wasn't.
Oh.
So like,
And it stayed that way.
yeah, like yeah, she kept moving. The finger didn't. So like,
Crazy, man.
it stayed in the classroom, and that's one of the earliest memories that I can really just
How old were you?
lock in on. Oh, I had to be around like 7 or 8, somewhere around
That's
there.
your earliest
Damn,
memory?
dude.
Yeah, there's probably some shit from previous to that, but that's the one that I'm just like,
A vivid,
Yo.
like, for sure.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I have to. I couldn't tell you. Let me
Like,
think.
I'm jealous of
Can
the
you remember her scream?
It was the
Just
Wilhelm
wondering.
scream.
I mean,
I just like, or like, do you just remember her finger being there, and like you don't remember anything else?
it was her running, door closing, and then like hearing screaming from outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it was just like, oh, bring her back inside, and then there was crying in the room.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Do you think they tried to sew back her finger?
I don't ever remember what happened to the finger. Like, this was a big thing. I don't remember looking at her hands after that point.
Oh, I
like,
would've
Because you were
looked,
disgusted?
bro, like, I don't know. Maybe it was just this awkward thing. It was just like, I saw what happened. I don't want to know what the end result was. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
crazy.
just gonna look up forever. Fucking yeah.
Did you guys ever get your fingers like fucked up, like real bad as kids?
What do you mean?
A little.
Like I mean, not
Like
obviously.
you jam your finger?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a really bad jam.
I mean, I've jammed my finger, but nothing like noteworthy.
I've had like a
3,
bunch of
4,
nails
5,
fall out
6,
because of like jam.
Really?
No.
Nothing that bad. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was more common. Yeah, apparently this one time when I was a little kid, I'd like they were like a big door was closing like that. It was probably a regular size because I was little. But anyways, so I put my hand in the crack or whatever, pause, and it closed and like my fingernails fell off. So that was the first time it
Ooh.
happened. Yeah, like 2 of them, and then after that,
Like they bent back. Like you
yeah,
know what I
they
mean?
ate
Like
themselves.
no, like they actually went into your hand.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it's like they were smashed and then they just popped off. Like
Oh,
in real
Yeah,
time.
I've been squirming this entire
Yeah, that's
time,
horrible.
dude.
Yeah, I hate nail shit. Dude. Like she will like clean out her cuticles, and it fucking freaks me the fuck out because of all that shit. And then after that, I was in a fucking computer class, which by the way is so weird. So I was in a computer class, right? Like a social studies or whatever they call it. No, it's math or whatever. No, it's a computer like typing class that I was in, and for some reason, and this was in the ghetto too. For some reason, they had this weird like collaboration.
You're white, by the way. You can't say that.
Oh right. This was in an okay neighborhood.
Developing neighborhood.
Yeah, struggling but still alright neighborhood.
that's how you get those realty values.
Yeah, you develop it. No, but yeah. So for some reason, like there was some weird collaboration with that class, or maybe I just don't remember this correctly at all. But it was that class, and then Ford cars, and they were showing us the children in this class. This had to have been like 6th grade. The new Cobalt series Fords that were coming out, or Chevy, whatever the fuck brand it was. So we were out there looking at the sedan version of the car and the coupe version of the car, and it's just like our teacher and a class of kids, and we're just like, oh, nice, look at the car.
You're watching kids.
Yeah. Thinking back, it's like,
I
what
bet
the
this is a
fuck were they
commercial
trying
they
to
were
do?
filming, and you just don't remember it.
Well, I ruined that commercial, so let me finish this stuff.
No, that wasn't a field trip. He was just car shopping.
I know, honestly. Yeah, now that I think back on it, that makes more sense.
I can't get time after work.
Yeah, the
Fuck
car
it, just
salesman
bring him.
brought him. Yeah, but no, I thought it was so weird because like he had a pamphlet and everything, and like a suit and shit, like the guy that was showing him, which sounds like a car salesman now that I say it. Yeah, but no, it was like both versions of the Chevy Cobalt, the sedan, and the coupe, and this was before they were released to the public.
Isn't that what Ryan drives?
Maybe.
I've heard him say
The white
Cobalt
one, right?
a bunch. No, the white car's mine. He has that blue car.
Yeah, that's a Cobalt. Actually, yeah,
Is
it a
Ryan
coupe?
this? Is he a teacher?
One of the kids actually. He grew up and bought one. Oh my god, they were brainwashing. Anyway, I want a Cobalt. No. I mean, honestly, I have no idea why they were doing this to us, but like we were looking at these fucking Chevy.
Why are you doing this to us?
I don't care. Yeah, like I don't have money. My parents don't have money, so I don't know.
I definitely know because I'm 6.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just saying these
Pickup
fucking
sticks.
Chevy Cobalts, right? And they did the thing where they like opened the trunk and shit, and they were like, "This holds this much," and we were like, "We're
This
little,
holds a whole
doesn't
little
matter."
kid. You want to get
Pretty
in
much,
here?
honestly,
You want to
yeah.
try it?
And I had my finger on where the hood would close, and then the car salesman
Oh.
man closed it, and my
He
fucking
did?
pinky, my pinky nail fell off. I
Dang.
had to go to the nurses, and then I went home. So, yeah.
For a second, I forgot that story was about fingernails, and then I remembered towards
I
the
know
end,
that.
and
I
I was
know.
like, "Oh
I didn't know it was the whole time. I thought you
Yeah,
just touched about cars in your
I know.
school.
Yeah, but yeah, that was. The more I think about it, the less that makes sense. No idea why we were showing the Chevy Cobalts before they were released to the public.
What other shady things happen at your school?
That same teacher? No, actually, it was that same school, that same grade. I never. confirmed or denied this, but the PE teacher who was a fucking asshole, like dick to everybody. Everybody said that he like was arrested for manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, like the year after that we graduated. Apparently, he like ran over some kid, or so I'm told. So
Nice.
that happened, yeah.
Did he go get a new Cobalt after that?
He was actually test driving the Cobalt. It was so fast. yeah, that was a weird school.
Wow.
This episode not brought to you by
Yeah, Chevy or Ford Cobalt. Good Chevy.
I had 2 fingers amputated as a child
Really? Oh yeah, you told me this. Yeah.
Let me see.
What?
because I was born with 6.
Andre's a merman.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was born with 6 fingers. I'm showing you the baby picture.
Really?
Is there a baby picture? Seriously?
I don't remember this
Put it
at all.
right here.
Where was the finger at?
Do you have it? Is it your screen?
He's like, it's this necklace.
What about the other
This
one?
is necklace.
Huh.
So you just got
Oh.
no.
So it wasn't a full size finger. It was like a.
At the time, it was a
Nubbins.
full-size finger.
Whoa. How were you?
Well, for a baby, anything's a full
Were you
size
like a
finger.
newborn? And they're like, let's take that finger off?
I was definitely pretty young.
Like 1 day old.
Super young.
It was the same time as.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh. So you had a super pinky.
Whoa, crazy man.
Whoa.
And the other hand,
Nice
too.
backdrop.
What did your parents say?
Get rid of it.
6. That's 1 too many.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
But yeah,
You know how in like
it's real.
sitcoms and like rom-coms or whatever, when the kid is born and the dad's like, all right, time to count the toes and fingers.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
that, was
your
your,
dad
that was your
flipped.
dad's first like dad reflex moment.
Yeah. He's like, I know what to do.
I hope so.
I know what to do in this moment.
I need to talk to him and make sure that he didn't make sure he capitalized on that moment. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
he bit it out.
yeah,
Doctor,
A moment of your time, please.
what's your return policy on?
Full on dad joke.
I don't like this one.
Wow, his first dad joke, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. His first dad joke. And he was like, yeah, I'm a dad. My son has 6 fingers. I'm a dad.
The doctor told the nurse, ignore him. He's a dad now.
well, I guess like these days it would be like, oh, day 1 DLC. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's this added content? I didn't pay for this.
Do you think if you had that finger, it would move? And if so, do you think it would have helped you with your gaming?
See,
Or
I don't,
shredding harder on the guitar.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, so
Oh, you know.
gross detail. I guess so. There was a little bit of baby cartilage that came up in my pinky recently. Like it just
Oh.
started popping up from my pinky. So I was just like, oh, should go to a doctor.
There's my twin.
like Andrew.
Yeah. I'm being Andrew. Real creative.
Isn't that weird that Andrew was just a W on top of your name?
Yeah.
At the end of your name?
Damn, Andre took the L.
Weird.
I took the French L. But yeah, that's how I tell people at work when I'm just like, oh yeah, Andre, it's just Andrew without the W. Because
nice.
nobody can spell that over the phone. Like, I
Andre?
tell people my name is Andre and they're just like, Aubrey? Andrea? Like, okay, cool. Like,
Oh, I called a Starbucks.
People always think my name is Kyle. That's the most
Kyle?
common one, Kyle.
Fuck.
I'm like, no, Colin. Kyle?
like the college.
No.
You sounded like Stewie from Family Guy.
I did?
Colin.
Does he say my name?
No, but the same voice. Jesus
That's
Christ. I'm so tired.
That sounded like more a mix between Trump and Stewie.
Yeah. Can you do
Yeah.
a good Trump impression?
Try it, go.
Nice. 10 minutes. I like it.
Also, pretend my face is just like an orange, you know? Superb.
Super, man. His pizza
Colin's
was
actually
super.
shrinking his hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually have big hands, so like.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, do
It's
the
baby metal.
little baby metal. Yeah. There you go.
Superb.
Oh, that's so creepy.
I'm a great businessman. I've never failed. I'm great.
Disregard the 7 bankruptcies. Ignore it.
It's crazy.
Trump College was a success.
Trump steak's the best steaks you can ever get. Huge. Cuts of meat. Huge.
How about that drone strike, huh?
It was huge. best drone strikes.
So you guys believe in ghosts? Or? Too soon?
I mean, after that, I'm completely convinced.
Yeah, that was two ghostly experiences for sure. The microphone? Oh my god, a ghost did a mic drop. Isn't that crazy? He mustered up all his energy to mic drop.
His comedy.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh god, he's been saving it up for 20 fucking years. Just like, oh, wait for it.
Ooh, somebody's filming. Okay.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe. Definitely about some stuff.
No, but really?
Yeah, I don't know if I do. I don't think so, but
Ever, like,
I don't.
experienced
It's like I don't think I do, but if I was in a situation where like someone said I was in a haunted mansion or shit, you know, and it was like nighttime, I would be as scared as anyone.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know. I don't think I believe in them.
Huh.
Could be wrong though. Never know.
Yeah, crazy.
That's how I feel about most things.
Could be
I don't
wrong.
know.
I don't know.
Right now,
That's
I
a
feel
good
like
way to-
right now I feel like no, but could be wrong.
Yeah, that's nice. I wish more people were like that.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I would like to. Yeah, show me proof of it. And like if something that I that could not be explained, like a fucking ghost walks through that fucking wall.
I'd believe in them.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you're a ghost.
Fucking,
What's up, bro?
like, oh, dude, you shouldn't be there.
I can see right through you. You're a ghost.
Look at all these ghost-like qualities. It lead me to believe that you're a ghost.
I'll only believe you if you can pick this up and throw it across the room. Whoa, you're a ghost.
I was like, what the
So wait, Colin, just to double check. If you were in a bathroom,
I knew it.
with 7 ghosts, could you still take a shit?
No, I'd be scared.
Finally, a respectable goddamn answer.
Scared enough to shit yourself?
Wow.
I guess it depends on how bad I had to shit at the moment. They made me go into the bathroom, and then I got surrounded by 7 ghosts. I might shit myself.
Huh,
So
when
you
you're on
would be
public-
scared shitless.
Maybe.
Huh, crazy.
Couldn't say for sure, but maybe. Definitely a
Don't be
possibility.
shitting me, Colin. Dad jokes. Dad joke. Welcome to Dad Jokes Are Us. Welcome to our business. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, man.
Have you guys ever had a ghostly encounter or anything like that?
I've known people who died. Does that count? I've met it. Well, you know what? So yeah, actually, I mean, when I worked at the hospital, I handled dead bodies all the time because I used to work. I used to like push people.
Yeah, when
to
you
work.
worked at the hospital.
Yeah, it was a hobby. They let me do it. No, yeah, so I used to like push dead bodies to the morgue and shit, but I don't know, like I want to say, this is when I was working night shift. I mean, sometimes it would happen in the daytime, but like working night shift, sometimes you're like, I think I feel something, or something's watching me, or I feel like there's something down this hall, but you're also dead fucking tired, you know? So it's hard to say, to be like, yeah, for sure.
But also, like, I've never had that situation, you know, but like, obviously someone's been scared to like walk down a hallway, like when you're a kid, you just run to your room or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
like you just get that feeling, but it's probably just your head. But go on.
Yeah, no, but this one time, so our lounge was also in the basement, but like completely the opposite side of where the morgue was. Funny enough, the respiratory therapy people, their like lounge area was literally right next door to the morgue, so that had to suck. But anyways, yeah, this one time there was like they would like bring the linen carts down to where our break room was at the end of the night, and they would kind of just stay there, and there would be like giant like carts with like linen and shit, but they would be covered with a big plastic bag, you know, to kind of keep them clean, sanitized or whatever. But this one time, me and my coworker were sitting down there, and it was like 3-4 in the morning or something like that, and it was dead like all night. We didn't have anything to do. We were just like chilling on the computer and stuff, and the lights were like on sensors, so they were off, and we were down there in like the dark, but there was like hall lights that don't turn off. And then all of a sudden, like we're just sitting there like on the computers, like fucking watching YouTube or whatever. And then there was just this like really fast gust of light, or like gust of wind that like went through the whole hallway, and like it was a gust of light. Pidgeotto used gust, no. But yeah, it was like a giant gust of wind that came out of nowhere, and like we were like in corners, like all the way in, like deep in the basement, so this wind couldn't have come from anywhere, as far as we know. But yeah, it was like this really strong gust of wind, and it pushed like all the fucking like plastic bags over the things, and it set the sensor off. So that was my only like moment. Like for sure where I was like, that might have been something.
Mr. Dead Guy. Are you lost?
Hey, man, so
I got possessed that one time, but other than that, I'm not sure if I
I
believe.
accidentally stopped recording. Yeah. We're still there though.
Is it because Andre told the most interesting thing?
No, that was completely an accident. That's totally
Hold on, can you say that again?
Yeah, okay, reset.
Possessed?
So I mean, there was that one time I got possessed, but other than that, I'm not sure if I really believe.
Actually, I stopped recording. Wait, was I supposed to reset? No, well...
Huh? What?
Sorry, when I was younger also, because remember I told you guys I had family that was in the church, like really involved in the church? I had...
Church of what?
Catholics.
The jokes.
Satan?
No, not enough jokes. Too many jokes passed by that I couldn't pick one, and I couldn't
You're like, pick one.
Yeah, that's gone. The moment's gone. It was a Catholic church, so they some of them would do like exorcisms, and so they've told me that they've like been or like seen actual exorcisms, and that it was like really crazy. But you know, who knows?
I've seen a possessed person. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No,
I'm not sure if I really believe in ghosts, but I did see a possessed person.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I just want to see proof. Like, that's it.
The last time I did my taxes, though, it was a possessed guy who was doing them. So yeah,
I've had a lot of ghost encounters.
Name
A
one.
lot. A lot. Too many.
give me 5 at least.
There was that one time, then that other time.
Oh.
And then there was
No.
that one time after the other time.
Oh.
And then there was that one time after that other one. Okay, anyways.
Oh my god.
But
She proved her point.
I'm a believer.
I'm convinced that you are convinced that ghosts exist.
Nice.
no, but yeah, when I was little, like we lived in these apartments and there would be a lot of like shit going on.
Gross.
Like a lot of like haunted stuff or whatever, but every person in my family would experience the same thing. Yeah, so like that was one. Like there was one where we lived in the second like story. Like on the top level or whatever. I don't know, I haven't lived in apartments in a while. The top floor, there you go. Anyways.
Nice. You just progressed on it.
So we would see like somebody like looking through our window, because it was like a big window. It was like this whole wall pretty much. Yes. So anyways, we would see someone like look through our window and then like walk past. And when we would go outside to look, like they would walk past like the other way, like there was no one there. And the other door, because there's only 2 doors on that side, was like way far. Yeah,
God.
there was no one there.
Top level apartment too.
Yeah, and it happened to my mom, my little brother, and me. Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah. Like, they would just, like, stare for, like, a little bit. Like, you can see their shadow. And then they'd just, like, walk.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird.
See,
Unless he jumped down. Who knows?
the shitty thing is realistically that could have actually been somebody just like
Peeking.
Yeah, either
Like-
way, it's creepy.
yeah,
Either way.
like
Yeah.
Either way.
you're haunted, or you just got a stalker. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah, either way, it's super
which
creepy.
one?
Yeah. No, but when I would like go to sleep, I would hear someone knocking on the like behind my head like this.
Oh, that's creepy.
And I had a headboard, but it had like a piece of wood that kept it far away from the wall so it wasn't like banging or anything. And like I would ask it to stop. I'd be like, "Hey, can you please stop? I'm trying to sleep." I was really nice to it because it's a ghost, okay? You gotta be nice.
Since you put it that way, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
no
would
one's ever
stop.
asked.
It would stop.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And every time, like it would just like every night it would just be like, and I'd just be like, "Can you please stop?" And then it would completely stop.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You
And
know what's even scarier than like fucking paranormal shit like that? What if there was just somebody living in your wall?
Dude, well, I'm not gonna lie, I was just imagining Satan just sitting there, just like, fuck, she asked me to stop.
They keep doing this.
Nobody's ever asked me to do that.
I guess I gotta.
Yeah.
It's really polite of her. Normally they throw holy water. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that, dude. That's always been one of my worst fears, that somebody was like living in your house you didn't know about.
Oh my
I've
God,
read some
yeah.
creepy stories about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard some stories. So anyways.
I was really worried that you would catch me that one time. But, No. 2 years in Eddie's house, scot free.
We do have an attic in my house, and we've never been up there.
No
We've been
way. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's an attic there. We've lived there for at least I was in 6th grade when we moved there, so 10 years at least.
What?
This is
This is when you tell me.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you had an attic. I've renovated it into more of like a studio apartment.
Yeah.
Like,
It's more of a bachelor pad now.
Yeah. Like, I got this, but like, I need a home away from home. Like,
and you're just like, and when I'm getting ready to go to bed, it calls me to go.
I have this twitch. Where yeah,
It's just so soothing, you know.
metronome practice, honestly.
It was before calm was
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a
Oh, that's funny. I say one tay, two tay.
Yeah, because of music class
Yeah.
or guitar class. No, that's the
What
only reason.
do you say
For what?
when you're counting musically?
Well, 16th notes I do 1 and a 2 and a triplets. Like
Really?
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Yeah, we do one tay, two tay, three tay, four tay.
Okay, 1 tay, 2 tay, 3
It's
tay,
8th
4
notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
If it's too fast for me to do like 1D Anna, because for some reason I can't keep track of that at higher tempos. Rutabaga for
Recipes?
16th.
Oh.
How now, brown
16th
cow?
notes.
How now, brown cow?
It goes
Ghost.
rutabaga for 16th notes, and then banana for triplets.
Ah, weird.
Banana.
Whenever I was
Terracotta.
doing like 16th notes and stuff like that, I would never count the 1 and that's way too much shit going
Yeah,
on.
it's just like
I
to lock it in.
usually just have a feel for it, or I have an accent on the one,
Crazy.
and I just know what it feels like to do the amount of notes to get back to 1.
I've been trying to get better at counting, and because I've realized a lot of my playing suffers from like me not hammering in on one. So like I've been trying to get better at just learning different shit that has more interesting time signatures, and definitely getting better with just 4/4 in general, because like fucking no point in learning all this advanced shit if you don't fucking have the basics
Foundation.
locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But it's been interesting and fun to kind of delve into like different shit. So.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get to this?
That's why I was laughing.
After talking about ghosts, this is like the weirdest transition.
Ghost
And it was a natural transition.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
why I
mean,
started
this
laughing.
started with all black people.
No, I mean, from the ghost to that. How the hell did that happen?
I don't know.
man. The ghosts are trying
You'll have to watch the podcast.
every Monday.
Watch myself.
I don't watch myself.
Every time I walk in the bathroom. Kind of see myself in the ear.
Oh, speaking of ghosts and bathroom, you know the whole Bloody Mary thing?
Oh my god, I hated that.
I'll never do that. Yeah.
I hated that.
I'm a 28-year-old guy, and I'm saying I don't believe in ghosts and shit like that. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna fucking do that.
Sam,
That's
like,
weird.
why tempt
Wait.
fate, dude?
What would it take for you to just go do it in the bathroom right now?
I'm just not going to.
Well, if I could give you something, what would it be?
Oh, I know. I double dog dare you.
Man, move, Andre. I have to go.
100 grand.
Yeah, is there anything that would make you
I
give a
mean,
shot?
realistically, money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
money.
much money?
I don't know.
Let me see.
A penny.
I'm a white man with a loan.
100 grand. You got me.
100 grand?
Yes.
Oh, I do it for less
I
than
feel
that.
like I felt like that too. I was like, I'll never do it, but I think I've done it before. Maybe it was Beetlejuice. I've done one of the two.
I've done
I
Bloody
think you say
Mary.
Beetlejuice 4 times, right?
Try it.
I just know the Bloody Mary one, and then you get like murdered in your bathroom.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's 3 times. You said
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother used to trick me and say, hey, let's go do it together. And I'd be like, okay. And then so...
I've done this to smaller children as well.
What?
As an older child, you do this to smaller children.
I don't like this.
I know.
Are wrong for this, okay?
I thought that's what Andre was laughing about. That's
No.
what we call it. We're trying not to
You
laugh
guys
about. And then
always
Andre said
do
something
that.
that was worse.
Oh my
So much worse.
Oh my god. Anyways.
You got a trumpet.
This one time, my brother came to me and said, "Let's do it." Andre says, I do that to little kids."
Yeah,
You're
like
like,
God, Andre. God, can't two white men have some peace?
As a child, I also did that to smaller children.
Still sounds horrible.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to stand by this statement.
Don't.
Alright. How about you guys shut the fuck up?
Yeah,
I don't stand for that.
So
you guys ever been to the...
we used to do it. We used to like get in front of the mirror and he'd like splash water because you're supposed to splash water in the mirror.
Oh, really?
From what I heard.
I never heard that.
From what I heard.
I thought it was just lights out.
Yeah, well, you splash water, and I think...
Oh, that's even creepier.
I think every time you say it, you're supposed to splash water, or you splash it once and then say it 3 times.
Really? I heard lights off, Bloody Mary, lights on, lights off, Bloody Mary, lights on, lights off, Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Lights on, lights
one
on
mirror
again.
there?
And on the third lights on, she's there.
Oh. It
What
might
if a
have
camera counts as a mirror?
She's really tiny with a little F.
She's in the video. She's stuck in the
What if we went back and watched this and she was in the
Oh
video?
my god, fuck up.
Like, just sitting right behind me.
But anyways.
She's sitting in the corner like, you better like and subscribe.
So my brother used to set it up, and by the third one, he would run out the door and hold the door so I couldn't come out.
That sounds like a brother.
And I would I would just collapse on the floor, like crying.
That's terrible, dude.
Because I didn't want her to get me, so I would just collapse on the floor.
Play that.
Somebody called me.
I've done that, like, fucking...
Yeah.
To little kids we know.
Okay,
on the second one, you just run the fuck out, and then you just immediately hear screaming, like fucking.
Yeah, and you're like, haha, I don't know if they're dying or they're scared. Haha, this is so funny.
10-year-old me was just like, this is hilarious. I don't have to do anything. It's gonna run out of a room.
Speaking of 10-year-olds and decisions, so I got this new show that I'm watching. Right?
God.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. That's a good segue. Amy
Yeah,
and Colin
that
know
was
what
a
I'm
good
talking about. So I finished You on Netflix, and I was like,
Oh god.
Are you watching?
Yes, I'm halfway into it. And I
No
feel
spoilers. No
uncomfortable.
spoilers.
Wait, halfway to
No
the first
spoilers.
season or the second?
Second season.
Okay,
good,
no
right?
spoilers. I
I've never
only
seen-
watched the first episode of the
I've
second
never seen
season. He's
anything.
never seen it, so no spoilers.
Yeah.
So, like, his relationship.
No, what? I will ruin Star Wars for you. I will. I will.
I'm just.
No, okay, let's
You
move on
got
to
it.
his show.
I don't know how to talk without giving a spoiler.
No, I don't want to hear it.
So like
Go on.
that one part where he breathes, like, oh my god, right?
He does do that a lot. That is a spoiler. No, so
You're
I
gonna
finished
Joey it.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. Bloody Mary and a Taco Bell.
Ruined my stretch.
No, but yeah, so I finished You. I finished both seasons of You, right? And I was like, I'm gonna watch some. Dun, dun, dun. That's funny. I think that happens in my head way more than I want it to. Yeah, that.
Whenever I'm watching something with a friend, I want them to raise the volume. I say, crank that, Soldier Boy. All right, go on.
Nice. I'm gonna crank it. No, so I started watching. I was like, what else can I watch? And I remember I saw something on TikTok. Yeah,
And I got pulled over.
Honestly, yeah. I was filming something for TikTok, and then I got pulled over. And then the cop didn't want to be in my TikTok, so that's the thing. But anyways, they were talking about this show that you can watch. Like, it's one season. It's all on YouTube. It's called Kid Nation, and it's the concept is
Like
like
a kitten.
yeah. Every time he says it, I'm like, what? So it's called Kid Nation, right? And it's a society of children. Basically, they like put out into the desert, like in this like fucking old western, like spaghetti western town or whatever.
What the fuck does that mean?
Spaghetti Western.
You guys know what spaghetti western? Like a west, like an old, like like imagine Tombstone, like an abandoned, like.
What's
mine.
spaghetti, though?
Ghost
I
Town.
don't know. It's like a type of western movie.
Oh, really?
It's a type of
You never
pasta.
heard that before? Yes, I like it. That was a good job.
I've never heard
Forget
that
about
term.
it.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. But yeah, so they gotta like rebuild society with just the children, no adults, and no anything, and there's like different challenges. I think it's really fucking crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Yeah.
It sounded like Lord of Flies to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't
kind
know.
of like that, but with 40 kids, right?
Yeah, it's 40 kids. The oldest one is 15. The second oldest is 14, and then the rest are like between 14 and like 8 is the youngest.
Unrealistic. They'd be dead.
Yeah, honestly.
You'd think so.
Yeah,
But they have like council and like votes and everything. Like
yeah,
it's
and it's really crazy because it's like Colin was on Colin about it, and he was saying that it sounds really cringy, and it does. Like the concept is really cringy, but like there's like genuine moments of humanity in it, because it's just like raw emotions and children who don't know shit, and they're just like, well, we don't know how to cook, like we gotta figure it out, and they don't tell them anything like that. Like they have a cookbook, but they gotta figure out how to cook, basically, you know. And yeah, it's fucking so entertaining. There's a scene where like as the challenges go on, they get more and more like for the town, like one episode, and they make them choose. It's like, so you do the challenges, and then if you beat the second, there's like the 2-part challenge, then you can get either a microwave or a pizza party. So they make them choose between like instant gratification and like better for the community and like all the things. And one of them was like fucking, I forgot what it was. It was something, and then, or like toilets. You can have more toilets instead of the one toilet that you guys are using.
Oh, damn.
For 40 kids, yeah.
Do kids get voted off, or?
No, well, so that's the thing.
So do we kill the other kids?
Well, no, is this like a game show? Or
Yeah, it's a game show.
So how do you win or whatever?
So, well, I'm not there
Well-
yet. It was one season, actually. I don't...
Wait, I thought this was like an actual survival.
Yeah, kind of.
No, it's a reality show. It's
Yeah.
a reality show.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, I mean, they have like a town meeting every once or whatever.
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah.
once a week.
Yeah, once a week. And then like, at the beginning of the meeting, they're like, so does anybody want to go home?
Really?
Sometimes the kids want to go home and they go home, but you don't really get kicked out or anything.
I wonder how thick the booklet was of the waivers that the parents had to
That's
sign.
what we were talking about, dude. There was so much shit in that. It's like, first of all, also there's this other thing where like the council, the 4 kids in the council that represent the 4 different groups in the society, they choose whoever has been working the hardest to give them a gold star. And the gold star...
Made out of actual gold.
Yeah, it's like
Really?
a 2-pound gold star, like legitimately gold star
Wow.
worth like $20,000. And they give one out every episode.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, what's the goddamn budget for this fucking show? Like, it's insane. $20,000 every like week.
And the
then,
kid keeps it forever? Or?
Yeah, the kid, they're like, you get to take this home and you and your parents decide what happens with this
Ew.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's just decided by these kids who are like...
One of the kids got it because it was her birthday.
Yeah, they were like, who's been working the hardest? And this one kid was like busting ass because they just found out that this was like a legitimate prize. He was busting ass. And then they had like a town meeting and this girl was like, I think this girl should win it. She was 8. She was like, I think this 8-year-old should win it because it's her birthday soon and she's real homesick.
Yeah.
And so they gave her $20,000.
Does that happen in society?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that girl. I'm pissed at that girl.
Dude, seriously. But it's like that's the incentive for them to like actually try, and yeah, they have to try, and it's so crazy, yeah. And there's like this scene where like because they're going through like hell basically, like they're just
I
fucking
really want to
abandoned.
watch this.
It's really good, yeah, it's really good. I'm telling you, I
You
stayed
need
up
to,
for like,
in our group chat, you need to...
I'll send it.
I
I stayed up for like 4 hours like watching all these episodes. But yeah, so there was this one episode where they got a saloon, and so they're just drinking like soda and shit, but they're all acting like they're drunk because they're like having a good time and shit. So they have like little shot glasses with like root beer, and they're just like, and there's one girl who's like chugging it, and she's like, ugh. It's so funny, dude. Yeah, because it sounds like super cringy, but like, yeah, they're just, it's legitimately like you're just like, this is what it would be like if the world was dystopian. Like we kind of have to figure out how to do this shit again. You know?
So waivers just like, your kid might die, but they might get 20 grand.
Yeah, and also like there isn't any contact to the outside world or anything. So when you get the 20 grand, and then also they give you a key to the only place in the whole city like there that has a telephone. You can call your parents. So they're like, Mom, I got some news. I got $20,000. And the parents are like, what? It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Some parents are like, oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
like
they're
it's
so
nothing.
nonchalant. They're just like, oh, okay, cool.
They're like, oh, so you got a gold star?
Yeah, they're like, oh, you got lunch money?
Because they're probably
Yeah.
just thinking like, oh my, it's a little kid. They don't...
Yeah, right.
Because they're fucking little kids. It's crazy. It's so good.
Fucking
Only one
15
season exists. Yeah.
I wonder if it even gets resolved.
I don't know. Dude.
That would suck if it doesn't.
I know, honestly, it
You
would.
get so
I'm
invested.
like, yeah, I'm like 3 episodes away, I think. But yeah, it's really fucking good. So good.
There is no resolution. The kids never went home.
Yeah.
They're still-
Alright,
still
They're
there.
still stuck on that island.
They're still
Goddamn
The
it.
youngest is now 30.
I was actually like super worried, so I looked up like where are they now? Very interesting. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really
Macaulay
good show.
Culkin's really grown up these days.
I know. Somebody's home aloneing like the whole place. Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, the waivers must have been crazy because there was this one kid who was like 9, and they were painting him as like, oh, this kid's like a real tough kid, like real badass or whatever. And he's like, hey, let's go scare these cows or whatever. So they like hiding behind these cows and they go freak him out. But one of the cows was a bull, and so the bull's just like staring him down while the other cow like ran away. And this little kid, this 9-year-old, and mind you, the cameraman is like far away. He's like from here to like your computer, like a long ass distance away, and then he's like zooming in and shit, and there's nobody around.
The cameraman's like, I'm not going over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and the little
You
kid,
can
This
go
kid's
there.
stupid.
yeah, the little kid's just walking like towards the bull. He's like trying to scare him. He's like, and all the little kids are like, Cody, don't, Cody, come back. And he's just like walking up to the bull, and you're like, what the fuck's gonna happen? And the bull bolts. And it's just like, dude, if that was my kid, and the cameraman was just like letting him walk up to the fucking bull,
I would be okay with that.
I'd fuck that shit, dude. That's
I'd be
dude,
like,
it's
well,
insane.
you shouldn't be so
So you
stupid.
fucked that bull.
Yeah, fuck the shit out of that bull. Yeah, man, but yeah, it's a really crazy show.
What's it called again?
Kid Nation.
Kitten Nation.
Kid Nation.
Kid Rock Nation.
Oh my god, they should recreate that whole show, but with kittens. Kitten.
If you go outside.
See, at first I thought that this was an actual thing, like a dramatized reenactment or like a show.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, it's a
Yeah.
reality show. Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, there's a Bloody
From
Mary episode.
2006. Bloody
7.
Mary episode.
No, that's
2007?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
2007.
wow.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy to think, like, 10 years ago, we were 10 years younger?
oh man.
No
I
way.
hated that sentence.
I know, me too. I'm so tired. I have so much pizza in my belly.
Oh, yeah. Wait, pea what?
Pizza. I have so much step rows in my belly.
No, you have a calzone in your belly.
Yeah, I do have a calzone. in my
No
belly.
pizza. I have pizza in my belly.
I have pizza,
Pizza
in
and
my
a ton
belly.
of cheese.
What do you have in your belly, Andre?
Nothing. I haven't cooked dinner yet.
What are you gonna cook?
Bacon.
Probably some burgers.
That's all you have.
Yeah, every time we're here, I'm
He's
eating a burger.
Oh my-
what's
you're
that
Dean.
character's name?
Burger Limek?
You're a
You seen?
No,
have
'cause
you
I
seen
can't-
Trailer Park Boys?
No, I haven't.
Have you?
No.
Damn it!
What is that?
No.
I
It's
mean,
it's a white man show. You need
you
to
ready
catch
to
up.
launch
I gotta write that down.
It's on Netflix.
Netflix, I gotta write that down.
No, you haven't seen them, don't.
Do I have to pay for my Netflix account now that I'm white?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, you'll find a family member that gives it to you for free.
Oh, my family member?
somebody's family
Someone's,
member.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is funny because I pay for my own.
Do you seriously? So you gotta... That's fine.
Do you also eat a lot of pies?
What the fuck does that mean?
Tres pie? Tres leches pie?
I
Is that a yes?
all the pies.
You eat
of
all the
them,
pies?
yes.
He's Dean from Supernatural.
What?
Hamburgers and pies, that's his diet. Dean from Supernatural. I'm just gonna say it over again.
I've never seen the show.
He's never seen Trailer Park
like-
Boys? Alright, welcome to Two Guys, One... That's
That was the intro.
Yeah.
On this episode, we're talking about physics.
Yeah. And the space-time continuum. Welcome to Two Guys...
So we had like 8 ghosts in a bathroom. Would you still shit?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
8?
Yeah, 8 of them.
That's a big difference from 7.
It was 5 before.
Oh my god. Let me think about it.
Okay, cool.
So you guys like Donald Trump or... have you
Donald
guys ever
who?
been to...
Oh, Orange Man?
Orange Man, yeah. Not Pineapple Man. Orange Man. Have you guys ever been to the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Oh, whatever.
I was close.
Yeah,
to
we
the
were
Grand
super
Canyon.
close.
We went to the Flintstones.
Yeah, we drove 2.5 hours and then we were like, oh,
Yeah.
Flintstones.
Yeah, we were on our way to the Grand Canyon.
On our way
We're
to
going
there.
to the Grand Canyon. Finally, all our lives we want to go
all
to
our
Grand
lives in
Canyon.
Arizona, on our
Yeah,
way.
we're like, this is so cool. We're
It
finally
was just the
gonna
two
go.
of us, our first road trip together. We were like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, this is tight. We left the fucking sandwiches in the car all day, so they were melted as fuck.
Super warm and toasty.
Yeah. Not toasted, but toasted. The
Toasty.
cheese got fucking destroyed.
And we were driving by the
Yeah.
Flintstone Museum. We're like,
What's that giant fucking Flintstone statue?
yeah. We're like, let's go there.
Yeah, so we spent like
Yeah.
3 hours walking around this abandoned, basically like Flintstones museum.
It was amazing.
It's a good story. I was gonna say, isn't it? It's not there anymore, right? Or
No, it's not. Yeah,
No,
it
I
closed,
heard
like,
that
the
it
following week or
is,
some
but
shit.
they made it into something else, or they
Yeah.
like redid it, or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a dinosaur exhibit now or some shit.
Dinosaur
or like some
exhibit?
fucking bird thing. I don't know.
Stupid birds.
Have you been to? It's in Arizona somewhere, but there's a giant
hole in the
crater.
ground.
Well, no, yeah, but a different way. A meteor a long time ago. There's a massive crater.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
The Grand Canyon.
No, that's erosion.
What? When the nipples get hard? Jesus Christ. Oh, we act like this when we go to the gas station before we come here, and I always wonder if the people in there think we're high or something. Because we're just in there. Should I get coffee or should I get a beer? Yeah.
Coffee or beer?
Yeah. And here we are.
Both.
No, yeah. So you're the fucking at the hole on the ground.
Your fucking hole.
What's your fucking hole you talking about?
It's a giant hole. Everyone just goes there and fuck.
Make a hole.
Well, there's this massive meteor.
Yeah.
And like there's a museum attached or whatever. But on the overlook of it, there's this giant telescope that you pay like 25 cents to look through. And or there's two of them. One of them's faced at this rock.
They look at each other.
They're like 2 feet away.
Yeah.
Hey, over there!
You're so far.
Why are you so loud, but you're so loud?
Yeah. The echo's incredible in here.
There's this one that's faced at this big boulder on the other side of the rim. And when you're looking at it through the telescope, it's like this big. And the plaque next to it says that it's the size of a house.
Whoa.
And it looks like this big. And the other one's pointed at the very dead center. And there's a
An alien?
cutout of a person. And this is like staring at a 6 foot tall man. And it's like tiny.
Holy shit.
So this
That's
fucking
crazy.
crater is huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who climbed down there to put that
Some crazy.
I know, could you
cut
imagine?
out of a man?
You'd have to drive down. Is it like steep or is it?
Yeah, it's like a fucking giant half a globe.
Holy shit, dude, that's cool. Is that the one that they say that like killed all the dinosaurs or whatever?
I don't know.
Was there a plaque or?
No, I don't know how to read though.
Oh, okay. I just looked through the thing. That's funny. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow. What's the weirdest dream you guys have had? Is it your sleepy time? Nice.
What's the weirdest dream you're gonna have tonight?
Oh my god. It's gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna wish I'm like, God,
Bloody
it's
Mary.
Friday when I'm gonna think, my dream is gonna be me already sleeping, and I'm thinking in my dream, wow, it's Friday, I can sleep in, and then my alarm's gonna go off at 5 in the fucking morning.
Ouch,
That's
dude.
a nightmare.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's gonna be my nightmare.
Alright guys, well welcome to the Two Guys One Gift podcast. Today's episode we're gonna have oh my god. Alright, see you later. Toodles. Toodles.
Toodles.
Sorry.
That was the perfect ending. Sorry.
So my recent weirdest dream was I almost had a lucid dream 3 times in the same dream, where I kept thinking like, oh, I think I'm dreaming, and then I'd get chased by someone, and I'd be like, fuck, now I gotta run away. And
Fuck.
Then I didn't have the lucid dream. Yeah, but one of those parts where I almost had the lucid dream, I was like, man, I just want to have a normal fucking dream. Why can't I have a normal dream? And I looked up, and the sky was really blue, and there was like trees, and I was like, yeah, like this. And then I was like, wait, I'm dreaming. And then I got chased. Yeah.
I
That
thought
was
when
the-
you looked up there was gonna be somebody on the ceiling or something. And I was like,
Oh, fuck.
Like it turns into a nightmare.
yeah. Like instantly
Supernatural.
somebody on the ceiling is just like,
It's just
"Grr."
Bloody Mary. It's like she's on a mirror and the lights just flickering on and off.
Do you guys remember those fucking screamer videos like that you would watch on YouTube?
Oh,
Like,
God.
I hate that
early
shit.
days.
Yeah.
Well, somebody sent me one recently, dude.
Did it get you?
Yeah, it fucking got me. It's been years. I was like, what? Ah! It was nuts. It was fucking bullshit.
The classic
So
one
good.
is that game, that maze game, where it's like
The
an easy
Exorcist?
level, and then it's a little harder level, and then the third one is really hard. And you have to get really close to your screen because like you're guiding this little ball through like a maze.
Yeah.
But you can barely see. If he touches the edges, you lose.
Yeah.
So you have to get really close to the screen, and then the Exorcist thing, and like
Yeah,
the
dude.
screen pops
I hate
up.
that
And,
shit.
I hated those. Do you guys remember playing Snake when the YouTube videos would load?
Oh, yeah.
When they'd be buffering,
Oh,
you
yeah,
could play
yeah.
Snake? Can you still do that or
I
no?
don't know. Shit loads so fast now. It's
I know,
not a thing,
yeah.
really.
It's like extreme snake.
It's just like a second.
We'll try harder next time.
Is this still going?
Yes. Wait, what? Nobody's gotten up to turn it off. What are you talking about?
It just happens to you.
Is this still going? Or?
Yeah. Welcome to the Two Guys. You guys, look at how long Colin's gonna live. He's still
1,
laughing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
It's so lucky when you say 13 to 13.
Oh, but real quick, show them that Siri thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was so
That's
funny.
That's from the last video. Alright, see you guys later. We'll try harder next time. Oh, something.
I didn't say anything though. It was just it was hard. It was hard enough to watch.
You're gonna say something. Right here.
Siri, stop. Siri, stop. Siri, stop.